Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Builder Nation. For today's agenda, we have the pleasure to welcome back Jeromy Grimmett, founder and CEO of Rogue Space Systems, the company creating orbital robots that will repair satellites using AI.
It's so great to be here. Thank you so much. Happy to be back. We've been busy. So my name is Jeromy Grimmett. For those of you that don't know, I'm CEO of Rogue Space Systems, and we build space robots. R2-D2 or Exocomps, if you're a Star Trek fan, that's what we do. We build and engineer space robots to go and remove debris, do inspection and observation, or repair another satellite. That's what we do here at Rogue, and they're all powered by artificial intelligence and some of our unique compute capability and hardware and robotics. So as a matter of fact, this is one of the brains right there.
Oh, it's really small, isn't it?
Yes, it's a pretty small platform. It's what we call our SCP, Scalable Compute Platform. And it's basically a little supercomputer. And it performs sensor aggregation. So we can process all of the sensor data coming in real time, just like a human brain.
Wow, that's great. And how long does it take you in order to build one of those?
Well, this one's been in development for well over a year. It was just fabricated, and we're on our second iteration right now. But there was no rework. There was just a couple of improvements that we made. So we're really pleased with it. It's very exciting.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing. I'm glad that everything has been working out for you guys. And especially now that we're here, I wanted to ask you about the recent partnership that you guys created with SIAC that was developed in September. So maybe if you can share a little bit about that.
So SAIC is typically a systems engineering and consulting firm for the defense community. And they've got about 28,000 employees. They've fired up a business unit, a space business unit within the organization, and it's got a very startup culture. We have a lot of alignment between Rogue and SAIC in that respect, and they are looking to go into the integration and test, assembly, integration and test business. And Rogue has some needs for assembly, integration, and testing because we are a services company. Rogue is not selling our stuff. We don't sell our robots. We design and engineer the technology to get those robots into space, and then we use those robots to deliver a service. Well, SAIC has a very long, storied history of doing AI&T for weapon systems, defense systems, and writing and doing the requirements and working with NASA on several projects. So we have been very lucky to partner with them, and they are our partner to perform those services and help us build our spacecraft, get them ready to go to space.
Wow, and that's going to be next year, right?
That's correct. We got 3 spacecraft going up next year, 1 going up in June, and then 2 more going up in October.
Wow, that's really soon, and that's exciting.
Yes, very, very fast.
Okay, and what do you think this announcement means for the company? You know, this recent partnership.
You know, it's being a startup is really challenging in the market because you're having to try and prove and demonstrate to everyone around you that you're capable of doing and delivering the things that you say you can do and deliver. So what it really means to us is we get access to this knowledge base, we get access to the network and the resources that SAIC has, and they get access to an innovative team to help move their space business forward. And it's very cohesive. It's really going to help legitimize a lot of what we're doing here at Rogue and help provide some assurance that the spacecraft that we send up are going to work the way that they're designed and engineered, because we have that legacy experience from SAIC backing us up. So mission assurance is definitely one of the biggest motivators for us getting that partnership in place.
Wow. Well, I'm super excited about this, especially because it's really recent and it's going to be like super soon. So can you share maybe about the progress that has been made to date since you actually started the partnership?
They've been coming up. SAIC or Rogue has either been going down to see them or them coming up to see us probably once a month by now, at least about once a month, or we're meeting somewhere else. They're currently building out the assembly, integration, and test facility. Right now it's targeted down in Charleston, South Carolina. Yes, Charleston, South Carolina. And there's a couple of other options that we're doing up here in New Hampshire. Rogue just completed the build out of our clean room. So we actually have our own facility here at Rogue for us to do our own AI&T and our work here if necessary. And of course, we're also working with the University of New Hampshire as a potential location for other work that we need done. So we're very busy.
I bet you are. And I mean, now that you're mentioning everything that you need to get done before launching, what about the legal resources? Do you need any kind of like specific papers to get, done or sign up?
Well,
or
the beautiful, some of the most fascinating things about space is actually the legal and regulatory environment around it. It's truly fascinating subject matter. It genuinely is.
Okay.
The downside is it's an incredibly complex subject and it requires a lot of attorneys. So Rogue happens to have some of the best attorneys between Chris Hearsey, Daniel Porras, Aegis Trade Law. We've really brought together a legal team that's helping us get all of that work done between the NOAA, the FCC. Everything that we need is getting taken care of, and we got a really strong legal team knocking that stuff out for us. So we're all covered there.
Okay, and last but not least, what do you think are the next steps for Rogue Space Systems? Maybe talking about expanding or future partnerships.
Well, the last time we talked, I want to say, when was it the last time we talked?
A couple of months ago, if I'm correct.
Yeah, so since we talked, we were probably around 20 people, and now we're right at or just over 30.
Wow.
And we'll probably have 2 or 3 more hired by the first of the year. So we are scaling the team very quickly. But really, next steps for Rogue is launch, and launch. And did I mention launch? That's it. We're solely focused on getting these systems into space, getting these demonstrations done. And that's going to be very exciting. Come June, that'll be really exciting. But so that's our first one is in June. But the one that I'm most looking forward to is actually our second launch.
And why is that?
That's the one where we're sending Laura up. Laura is the highly agile, fully functional inspection observation spacecraft.
I do remember now that you mentioned on our last interview, for those who haven't seen it, that you mentioned how Rogue Space System is super interesting because you guys named each spacecraft after someone, right? Yeah.
That's right. Laura's named after my adoptive mother, and Barry is named after the little bat that flies around our office. So, we're sending Barry 1 and Barry 1, Barry 2 is in one spacecraft. That goes up in June. Then Barry 3 goes up with Laura 1 in October. So we're sending these up, but the one I'm most excited about is the Laura launch in October. I'm going to be thrilled with June. That's a huge milestone, but getting Laura into space in October is that's the one I'm really excited to see.
Me too. And I'm pretty sure that once Laura is up and Barry as well, we're going to be able to see it, right? I mean, probably it's going to be all over the media.
To see it because we have a lot of cameras on both of them. So.
Okay, well, super excited about this announcement. Thank you so much, Jeromy, for taking the time. Thank you so much for being here once again. You're always welcome here at the podcast. Where can people find you? Where can people follow you? And its social media handles? Where can people find more information about this new partnership?
Well, yeah, you can check us out on LinkedIn, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. I think we have TikTok now.
Are you guys now on TikTok?
I think we do. Oh, wait, I'm being told we do. So pretty much all of the Twitter, I mean, we're on all social media outlets that I know of. So I'm showing my age here. But yeah, always feel free to reach out with questions and even ideas. We're always entertaining those. And when people email or call us, we try and flush out ideas if they have them. So happy to hear from anybody.
Thank you so much, Jeromy. And remember, guys, that you can also find more information, interesting articles, interesting interviews, just like this one with Jeromy, directly on our website, controlhub.com/builder-nation. We would love to hear from you. And once again, Jeromy, once again, thank you so much for being here, for taking the time. It was a pleasure.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. Till next time.